Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Nats will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are
on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Not close. It's 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Matt Adams in front. 3 balls and a strike to count now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 16,
Victor Robles digging in now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Halsey. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, man, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The right fielder.
And now Bryce Harper swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Zimmerman. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's an impressive 5 for 8. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Well, today's game provides the Nationals with an opportunity to complete a series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin, heads or tails. 2 terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets. Their aces going today. This should be a good one.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Adam
Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch misses the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pitch outside the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision. Nationals go quietly. They're up 2-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Robles is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
That's popped up. Kendrick has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. Dickerson, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First five guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Popped him up. Suzuki is under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Halsey has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The third baseman.
One away now in the Washington third, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. In there for strike 1. And a curveball taken for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for Washington.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Adams. He drew a walk his first time up. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. Second home run early in the year as the Nats move out in front now 3-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
The left fielder, number 11.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Behind 0-2 now. A pause, and the 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Zimmerman is off at first with 2 away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and Kendrick has a base hit. Zimmerman is on his way home. He scores as they move on top 4-0.
Well, he was hoping that this outing would be better than his last, but it's not shaping up that way so far. He gave 5 runs his last time out, and he's already given up 4 here. Not the reset he was looking for.
Stepping in, Victor Robles. He flew out in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. On the move is Harper. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs. And in steps Scott Kingery.
Leading
And they've got
for
some
the
work to
Phillies,
do early on.
the third
Down
baseman,
4-0 already.
Scott
Lots of baseball
Kingery.
left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now.